Ever heard the saying, pride goes before a fall? The story of King Uzziah is a powerful, real-life example of just that. He became king of Judah when he was only 16 years old. In his early years, he was incredible. He genuinely sought God, and the results were amazing. As long as Uzziah was obedient and looked to the Lord, God made him strong. Victory just kept coming. He defeated the Philistines, breaking down the walls of their cities and pushing back enemies that had threatened his people for generations. Soon, nations all around Judah started paying tribute to him, and his fame spread far beyond his own borders. He was a builder, too. He fortified Jerusalem with massive towers and strongholds at the city gates. He even carved cisterns out of the rock in the wilderness to provide water. The entire land of Judah flourished. Vineyards grew, fields produced bountiful harvests, and the kingdom prospered like never before. On top of that, he was an innovator, placing ingenious machines on the towers of Jerusalem that could launch arrows and large stones at any approaching enemy. His fame was well earned. He had become exceedingly strong. But here's where the story takes a turn. Strength and success can be dangerous if you're not careful. As prosperity continued, Uzziah's humility began to fade. He started to think his success meant he was above the rules. He decided he could do things that God had specifically set aside for the priests. One day, filled with pride, he walked right into the temple of the Lord, holding a censer to burn incense. This was a holy act reserved only for the priests. The chief priest, Azariah, along with 80 other brave priests, rushed in to stop him. They told him this wasn't his right, that he needed to leave the holy place. But Uzziah got angry. He refused to listen. Pride had taken hold, and he defiantly raised the censer. In that very instant, leprosy broke out on his forehead, right there for everyone to see. The king froze. The anger in his eyes was replaced by sheer terror. God's judgment was swift and undeniable. He hurried out of the temple he was no longer worthy to enter. From that day on, Uzziah had to live in isolation, separated from everyone. His son had to take over and rule the kingdom. The king who once stood proudly on high towers now lived alone, cut off from his people and his God. Uzziah's story teaches us a timeless lesson. He rose to greatness because he sought God, but he fell because he forgot his place. Strength can build a kingdom, but only humility can sustain it. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this.